Good evening, everyone. This is a live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. We are ready here. I'm Aaron Nilsson with Danny Canada live at Crater High School. North Bend in the all-white, going from left to right. Crater in the black but white helmets going from right to left. They will receive, as you see right now. Pretty windy, smoke blowing in, but we are ready to kick off. We just kicked off this new 2023 season. Danny, how you doing?
This is my third game in 2 days. Did girls soccer opening up the season yesterday for the 2023-2024 athletic season. They played Roseburg. Unfortunately, girls varsity lost, but they are 6A team. Then went over to the gym, did volleyball. That was fun. Girls took a win there against Roseburg. You're junior varsity coach. I know that you had a game yourself.
We aren't going to talk about it right now. It's too
all
much
right.
to get into.
You're rebuilding,
but also just a little bit. We didn't have any subs. Everybody played the full 80 minutes.
It's JV. You're starting the season.
It was a
Here
mess,
we go.
But first game, it's all good. Here we go. First game here too. Appreciate Lithia Superstore and Siskiyou Cellar in Southern Oregon. We are going. First looks to be a loss of yards. We do appreciate all the school districts who allow us to be able to show these games for you all across the state even. Also for our sponsor business partners, Joe Brett is the executive producer for this event. These events are free for you because of our sponsors. Second down. That carry is past the 40 to about the 42. Bring up third down. And that rush will be a first down.
The Comets are starting this season in this game like it's a 2-minute warning here. I mean, 2-minute drill. You've got just a few seconds off the clock so far, and this is their fourth play.
Hurry up offense. Not going to be incomplete. But new head coach for Crater, Seth Womack, who was over at Eagle Point. That's where I met him when I was at KTVL.
Right.
Good guy. Taking over here. Mark Brown over at SOU, now Southern Oregon University.
Seth Womack talking about kind of a dream job being able to come back here. He was here recently, well, not recently, but for a minute back in 2019, and be able to come back here now as head coach. Never thought that was possible. He's definitely showing his presence here as the Comets are so far pretty run-heavy team. Run. Like you said, a hurry-up offense, like a 2-minute drill. One pass in there, incomplete from Higgins, who, good for him, starting in the quarterback position, new position. Well, took over a little bit last year, starting this year, so we'll see how he does. Doesn't have his brother playing with him anymore. He graduated last year. Nice completion here, first one of the season. Oh,
stripped but out of bounds. Complete pass.
So far, Aaron, what do you think about this Crater offense as we get our first time
moving?
out?
That's the thing. You got to move the ball. You're moving the ball. Doesn't matter how you do it.
And they're doing it. And they're doing a great job of it. Look at here. Already up at about the 33. We just got a couple minutes off the game and already causing the Bulldogs to bring up their first time out.
Bulldog and Coach Womack down there getting after his team, the Comets, after that in this first series. But again, you're moving it. It doesn't really matter how you're doing it. You're getting it down. But the no-huddle offense keeps the defense on their toes. That is one thing that is kind of obvious as you're seeing North Bend want to just get a hold on things. But as far as getting a hold on things, who was it that caught that one that had it poked out right there? I believe it was Julian Grant, number 80. I believe that's who made that catch just most recently. But, yeah, got to hold on to it. Luckily, it was there at the sideline. Mm-hmm. But brings up, and we're waiting. We don't have that as far as the downs go, but it is second down. We see that from the chain gang. Incomplete will bring up a third down.
You're saying it keeps the defense on their toes when they're in the hurry-up offense, but if they keep doing it and they keep pushing them, it's going to get them on their heels. If they keep playing like that, get that defense gassed, and then as you start, that third quarter, in the middle of the third quarter, they really start to feel it. Good conditioning over the summer. Hopefully Crater will be able to capitalize on that.
Higginson on the move, going to keep it. First down past the 25. Third first down for the Comets here on their first series.
Another Comets first down.
Their handoff, picking up a few more.
Rodriguez on the carry.
Gotta love that if you're sticking with the run game to keep doing, keep pushing. Get that one, get that two, get those 3-yard pushes. Nice open hole here. Nice run, Rodriguez getting some yardage there and a first down.
Fourth first down. Higginson thrown in the end zone and popped up and intercepted in the end zone. Did he step out? No, he didn't, so it will be a touchback.
That's a bummer way to end your drive as you're getting so close. Great job on the defense there, being able to read that. Almost thrown into double coverage there. There was a couple of Bulldogs in the area. And, hey, good job. That's what Bulldogs are going to have to do. You take a look at what's happened here in the first couple of minutes. Comets just sort of imposing their will, moving the ball downfield. Bulldogs, if they get an opportunity on defense, something like that, take the ball away, they've got to do it. So great job, them. You get this ball back, stop the Comets from putting any points on the board. Let's see what their offense can do.
It was a tad underthrown, but that deflection, especially when it popped up. Met at the line, no gain.
Nice defensive wrap there. Just swarm and hug and don't let them go nowhere.
A loss of about 1.5, maybe 2 on that one.
That's what I call a tight 2.
Definitely a tight 2.
Not type 2. Yeah, tight.
Tight. I hear tight.
Yeah, tight.
Tight.
Like,
tight,
like a tiger.
It could be a type 2. It's not very sweet.
Since when were tigers tight? Tight like a tiger.
Tight like a tiger?
Yeah, like a tiger.
Who says tight like a tiger?
It's a movie quote somewhere. It's out of my mind for a second. I'll have to Google it when we go to break.
Tight like a tiger?
Anybody's watching, let me know. Where,
they mean shine like a diamond. I think you mean shine like a diamond.
No, I ain't quoting Rihanna.
Yep, move it. 1 yard past that first down marker.
That's a gain of 11 yards at the first down.
So under 9 minutes to go here in the first. Pass is deflected. Drops incomplete.
Bulldogs so far doing a good job moving that ball, though.
Pass intended for number 8, Monaco Morris. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
And it is Cole Hansen under center for the Bulldogs. And under center, he's shotgun right now.
Austin Powers Gold member.
Look at Toyga. Like a tiger, though? He says tiger?
Oh, wow. That was close to maybe being a penalty call there as Hansen was heading out of bounds and he's got wrapped up and knocked into a whole wall of black there.
You love the energy, but you got to rein it in a little bit when it is on the sideline there.
It was close. So far, pretty fun game. They're down here. Bulldogs got to do something to be able to keep this one going. They've got some pretty good momentum so far.
On third down, intercepted. And out of bounds and push. Is that a flag? That was also a push there at the sideline.
Maybe a little retribution. I don't see any yellow out there, Ed, do you? No?
Only a little bit on the Bulldogs' helmets.
There you go, then. So how about that?
Kyle
interception
Petty.
For interception. Kyle Petty, nicely done. And it looks like the Comets are going to take over here on the 30-yard line.
1st and 10. Comets.
Feisty game to start this new season here at home. A little hazy. I'm not really feeling the smoke, though. Are you? How was your practice and stuff? Are the kids
Started
all right?
to smell a little bit at the end of practice, but just mostly just the look. So yeah, I don't know. And no rain yet. Good spinning. Still up, down to about the 13-yard line, and their first down for Crater.
What a nice run there.
Tackle made by Cole Hansen. That's a gain of 17 yards for Rodriguez and another.
So Valentin Rodriguez, the junior. There is some yellow.
That's our first flag of the season, a full start.
Pointed out here in the booth that it's also the same sign for traveling, yes. But it's a false start.
Oh, now we got an offside, so we'll get that one back, it looks like. Oh, no, another false start. Times two. I just saw the defensive lineman come across there, and I jumped again. Just like the Crater offensive lineman. Jumping the gun.
Higginson keeps it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, great Bulldog D there doing the same thing just to swarm and swallow. Wrap him up, don't let him go anywhere. Good job. He's got a three-man front.
Thankfully, they regurgitate him so that he could continue.
That is nice.
The end zone, and that's went up for almost got it. Good effort there, but that'll bring up third down and 10.
I love the gamble there, Womack calling that for end zone pitch and throw. Catch. Didn't come down, but good aggressiveness. They're within range to be able to kick a field goal. They've got senior varsity soccer player Gabe Grant as their kicker. One of the only few seniors on this Crater Comet team.
That'll bring up fourth down and long for the Comets.
And it looks like they're going to go for it, which is interesting. All right. Well, how about this call?
Now the wind is
Talk about
not
aggressiveness.
favorable, moving from right to left across the field.
That's towards the goalpost then. That's going to be good. Hickinson running out.
And that is a touchdown.
Nicely done.
23-yard touchdown.
What a great job there. Petty jumping up and grabbing that one, bringing it down with a couple of hands for 6.
23 yards for Petty. Perfectly thrown by Higginson over the corner.
Sort of into some double there. A couple of white jerseys with it in the area, but yeah, good job. I'm sure they'll be practicing that a whole bunch this summer and pays off here. 7:24 in the first. Let me just say here, I am a Crater fan, maybe a little biased. I do love the competition. Thank you every team that comes out here. But my wife works here. My kids go here. I live on the same street, so if I do sound a little biased, I apologize. But I do love this great competition. So
We got it, 7-0. Extra point is good. We will step away for just a second here on TimRockSports.net.
Day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
Are you an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
Here we go. Gabe Grant didn't know he was playing. I mean, I've been out there all summer practicing with soccer, varsity and JV together, and never said anything about that. Never came up. But I'll tell you what, and he's going to hate me for saying this, he's had a lot of shots go over the crossbar in soccer, so I know that he's good at place kicking for football because he knows how to get that ball up.
Well, there you go. How about that?
And that into the end zone, and that's also good. He's got quite the foot, and you just saw it right there.
Well, I grew up in Burlington, Ontario, and a really good soccer player by the name of Steve Christie ended up kicking for the Buffalo Bills. Went over there across the lake.
He was a number 2, I think.
Yeah, he was a very good kicker. Couldn't help them win Super Bowl.
Nobody could.
Close many times.
Nobody could help the Bills.
I mean, come on. They had Jim Kelly. They had Bruce
amazing
Smith.
team.
What
Thurman
a great
Thomas.
Defense. Thurman Thomas, yeah, man. Andre Reed.
Lawrence, right? Linebacker.
Steve Tasker. What a great return guy. He was such an amazing special teams. They had it all 4 years in a row. And still coming close this past couple seasons. We'll see how that goes. All right, Bulldogs, here's your chance. Let's see what you're dialing up here.
Cowboys were just too good in those years. Rumbling, fumbling down to the 50. Sean Wilder, the senior. Second first down for the Bulldogs.
28-yard gain.
Way to maximize on that catch. Just a little toss to the outside there, and a good block, and able to get good chunky yards there. Get this one up to midfield. Best field position so far for the Bulldogs in this first quarter here.
That's what helps when you have a running back that can catch. You have that as an option. Great option.
Remember not to think about that in our fantasy draft on Sunday, Aaron. Don't get quarter running backs that can catch.
Why not?
Well, because we're not a PPR.
Why not?
Wink, wink.
Why not?
Aaron and I play fantasy football with some folks around the country. It's kind of fun.
Oh, he held on to that. That was up at his thigh.
It's like a fantasy catch right there. If that was
Monaco Morris. Yeah, just good concentration right between his thigh and his hand with one hand.
That's impressive stuff.
Third down, 5, Bulldogs.
That's what makes it so fun and entertaining. You know, when you get plays like that, competitors that just keep going.
On third down. Close to a first down. Does Hanson have it? They're moving the sticks.
They're all pointing at each other. You?
No, he's
got
fourth.
it,
The fourth, and talk about tight. This is very tight here, but they're going to give it to him.
It's
the
like
white hat gives it to him.
Well, yeah, the chain gang is like, are we going? Are we going? It's like first down. Nicely done.
Going to Comets territory.
Yeah, Bulldogs on the move here.
Pushing ahead for a few. Picking up 4 yards on that first down.
The 4-yard gain, number 32 on the
The graphic. Don't fret. It's just the graphics showing up on the screen with the thunder. No lightning storms right now, thankfully.
I mean, they got that dialed in, man. It's feeling a little rumbly even.
Yes.
Widespread here from the Bulldogs.
Little rumbly in the tumbly. We don't need any more starts from lightning, please. Gets one on that second down. Third and 5. You see that on the screen right there. That is what's causing the rumbles.
It's like one of the kids has the nuke button at his disposal.
Or just on a loop and no one knows how to stop it.
It could be that.
I'll tell you, folks, it's tickly. Bring up 4th down and 5.
Is he going to go for it here? I don't see a punter coming on. Definitely too far to field goal this.
Have to be a pooch punt. Try to pin him in within the 10. At this point, inside the 40, you gain maybe 15, 20 yards on a punt. Just going to go for it.
Yeah, might as well, right? This is kind of where that range where it's sort of like, yeah, because if they do catch it, get a couple yards back on a return, you know?
It's no man's land and no woman's land either. It's no one's land. Caught, and that's a first down at the 30. Pays off. That's the other stat. I got to get back into this. The third down conversions. That's another one I try to keep track of. And nope, just first downs, penalties, and turnovers. It's all right. First down for the Bulldogs at the 30.
Yeah, big hit on Hanson, though, as he let go of that one.
Lost that ball and then swarmed by about 5 Comets. Michael Sermano. Forgot to let that clock go. Stopped the clock on the John Scott scoreboard for the first down and forgot to restart it. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
Got to get back in that flow, eh, my friend?
Yeah, a little bit. Especially it's a Thursday. Everything's off. It's Friday Eve.
Yeah, it's kind of
a typical night.
It's a long weekend.
First sign of possible rain in a long time. The smoke and just totally off. Brought down for a gain of 2. We'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Tackle made by Elijah Contact. The gain of 3 yards brings up 3rd and 8.
Closer to a 3rd and 8. Short pass. Hermano, this is 2 or 3 tackles on his way to a first down and first and goal, but a flag.
Penalty on the field.
About the 17. It is on the Bulldogs.
Pass interference on the Bulldogs, eh? That's an interesting call. You just don't usually get it on the offense, right? It's usually, I don't know what this exact stat is, but it seems like it'd be like a 90% defensive call, right? So
it doesn't typically happen on offense for sure.
Right? So here we go. Watch.
Second interception tonight for Kyle Petty.
And a touchdown. And he's got a 23-yarder.
Good night for Petty. Good quarter for Petty.
Seriously. Good start to the season. How about that? Both sides, man. Get this guy doing some returns. You do a 90-yard kickoff return, and you got all 3, man. The trifecta.
Let's see that again, because he did. He just snagged that right out. Went up for it high, pulled it down at about the 8-yard line.
Just great awareness, being able to get in front of the receiver there, watching the QB. You know, he's a receiver himself, so he understands routes, and definitely showing there he understands coverage and how to know where he is on the field and be able to step in front and take that one back for the Comets.
No gain on the play. Ball carried Rodriguez.
No gain from Rodriguez there. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Oh, stuff there at the 15.
Yeah, Higginson, just with the hesitation there, trying to make a move. We just put the Jets on and kept running. No way they would have brought him down there. He could have gone for a good chunk of yards, I'd imagine.
3rd, about 2.5.
He's a big kid. I was hanging with him yesterday in the booth. He was doing the clock for the soccer game. We were talking a little bit. He was excited for the season and being able to be back there and play, even though his brother's gone. And
Ball carrier, gain of 5 yards.
Rodriguez with the first down.
wants to show what he can do, and so far doing a good job owning this team, commanding it.
Amazing what play time and experience will get you. Popped up and almost another interception. Had it floated a little bit longer.
Yeah, lucky that just kind of bounced and went straight back. Didn't go popping up too much.
Intended for Julian Graham. to the flat and through the hands. It's Kai Mast, I believe. 3rd and 10. No, Solomon de Villeneuve. Okay. Numbers kind of crunched, and he's on the other side of the field. Higginson with the short to Grant. Grant gets a good block. Won't be a first down. Close. About 2 away.
Yeah, it's 4th down, though, so this could be our first punt. But
4th
no.
and 2. They might just.
How about that?
They can let it run down. Maybe let the clock run down all the way. Take a timeout. No, they're going to. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe let it run down.
Do some hard
timeout
counts.
and then a punt because it's the end of the first. They will still have 2 timeouts left.
Higginson trying to do a hard count, maybe? Sometimes if you just hold on long enough and let that defense get a little nervous, man, you can.
They're not picking it up.
No, they're not. It's real short.
But it'll be 5 seconds left. North Bend will get opportunity here.
But, you know, that was an opportunity. I mean, you could have sat there, like you say, for 25 seconds, just let that first quarter clock run down. And if you could have just had that defense sitting there, ready to go, like you know at the starting line of a race, and you're about ready to jump, and just kind of sit there and wait, have them do some calls. I bet you they could have got a free 5 yards there, getting that first down.
It's pretty typical what you have with the teams. They're trying to get a hard count. You try to get an offsides. But they didn't even try that, it looks like. He was just waiting to let the clock down as much as possible. But 1 yard away from a first down, 5 seconds. It's not the end of the half, so it's not like it's one shot. It's now North Bend has great field position, and in 5 seconds, we're just going to flip to the other side.
Yeah, right.
No, risky chance.
You know, it's the first game of the season, too, so really get that defense going there and get loud. Yeah, man. I'm sure they could have pulled a free couple yards there. But this team's a young team, only 4 seniors. Like I said, Gabe Grant coming over as a soccer player, and I had never played football before, so.
I didn't turn around for that one. Maybe a misread or a misroute. Last play of the first quarter. Unless he spikes it, then we'll have more. But I doubt it.
I would also doubt that.
It would make no sense. But weirder things have happened in this life. Hanson roll to the left. Little dump. And down to about the 5 or the 4. So they will switch sides to head to the second. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs when we return on TableRockSports.net. Don't go anywhere.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
I hit 55 in practice in high school. It was off the tee, obviously. There we go. Beginning of the second from the 5, 1st and goal. And we got a flag, though.
Penalty on the field. Holding Bulldogs.
What we got? Whispers of rain right now. Finally,
Sounds like an 80s band.
whispers of rain.
Yeah.
10 yards from the spot.
Yep.
Back to the 13. First and goal from the 13. And too easy.
Yeah.
Too easy for him.
Especially after that low snap. I mean, that right there, you had to adjust, and no pressure from the defense at all in that one. Big lanes, just able to run that one right up for a quick 6. And all right, here we go. Tied up ball game. Just a moment.
Sean Wilder with that carry, 13-yard touchdown run. Extra point looks to be Clayton Wharton, a senior. He'll be taking this. Make it 7. And it was good. Like it might have been a little bit to the left. That's good. We'll see that highlight one more time. Wilder heads in, a couple of missed tackles, and drags a couple into the end zone for him. We are all tied up at 7. We are both tied up at 7.
Both of them.
Both. It's only 2 teams. Before after the game is a great time, especially since it's now a little cooler. We're thinking more. It's not going to be cool. It's going to be back in the 80s soon. But visit Dutch Bros. Enjoy your favorite beverage. September is Buck for Kids Month at Dutch Bros, where $1 off every purchase goes to local youth organizations in our communities. Tomorrow being September 1st, so that is completely applicable. September 1st, tomorrow. That's wild.
It's wild and crazy stuff.
Yes. 7-7. That's where that 4th down play by the Comets proved to be, well, easy cash-in for the Bulldogs. Short field, only 29 yards after they got that turnover on downs. Little pooch kick here. And, they actually picked it up. It worked. They fumbled the return. And the Bulldogs have it.
It caught me off guard a little bit. Caught the ending of it there, but I thought that was going to get launched, and all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, that was a short one.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll count it at the 35.
Great job, little trickery there.
Great kick by Wharton.
What a great place to do it, too, because no one was expecting that at all. It totally worked. Like you say there. The recovery. Possession on the 35.
That's why this is a metaphor for life. You can never assume. Expect the unexpected. Don't keep your eyes off the ball. Hansen dumps it down. First down, caught inside the 25.
Yeah, that one there. Great little outside run. Little pitch and catch. Looked pretty routine. Pick up a first down. Something you work on practice all the time right there. Nice little rollout.
Hansen keeps it. Another first down, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Again, great job, Bulldogs, being able to move that ball. Take advantage of the opportunities, open lanes. Defense needs to come together and start back to that little swarming that they were doing earlier.
Well, they're swarming. It's just happening way down the field. You should swarm earlier.
Early swarm.
All about timing. Hansen keeps it inside the 5 to about the 3.
Hanson on the carry, tackled by Higgins.
Bring up second and goal.
That's a gain of 5 yards. Second and goal, Bulldogs.
And they stand them up.
Good stop right there.
Wilder on the carry.
Bring up third and 1, I believe. So, yep, third and goal from the 1. You have this. You're asking a lot from your linemen to stand up that force coming right at you. And they got past that line on the edge. A loss of yards brings up fourth and goal. It's like back to about the 8-yard line.
Forget about having to stand him up. How about penetrate right through, get him in the backfield. Loss of yardage like that.
So they'll have his forward progress stopped at the 4.
Got our first kick attempt coming here.
They'll put Wharton in for the field goal. This is kind of a gift. You want to get something. You get that sneak, tricky play on the kickoff 3 is better than none.
Yeah, sure.
And that's something I said it before in broadcast. If you are familiar with our broadcast, I had heard that a long time ago as Wharton snaps that through 10-7. But the first half is all about amassing as many points as possible, where if you can get it. Then the second half is where you maybe start to take more risks depending on your position.
Sure.
But they're just collecting here. They got 10 so far. We will be back here, TapeRockSports.net.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
First down from the 20 for the Comets.
Comets take over, first and 10.
Table Rock Sports says hello to our 2,250 YouTube subscribers who get updates when games go live.
Hello.
Hello. Join the team at YouTube/Table Rock Sports. When you're there right now, just go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell button. Icon, I guess more. It's not really a button. Rodriguez spins off a couple of defenders. Stiff arms another one to the 44.
Lost the ball out of bounds again a couple of times. Comets have done that. Been lucky, though, as it's gone its way out of play, so don't have to worry about that. Got a timeout now being charged to the Bulldogs, it looks like.
That is their second timeout taken of the half. Yes, I believe that's been 3. Has that been 3 lost balls out of bounds from the Comets? I know at least
2.
Yeah, at least 2. Almost the same location.
Right, yeah, right here, right in front of us.
Yes, this is a Thursday night game.
Gotta love it.
It's a Friday Eve. Next week against Willamette, North Bend will be against Willamette at home. That's September 8th, a week from tomorrow. Crater Comets will be at Henley. We are heading to Klamath Falls. We are going to Klamath Falls.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Oh, all right.
Why not?
Klamath, here we come. It's not too far. An hour and a half down the road. Road trip.
Hour 40 if you want to chill.
Well, you're driving, man. I'll leave it up to you.
I'm driving.
Well, you normally do. I shouldn't assume, as we talked about that earlier. But,
Right.
You tend to not like my driving so much, so you opt
I also
to-
like DJing too, so yeah. Okay.
Higginson.
Whoa, caught in the backfield and pushback.
That one did not work out according to, I'm sure, how Coach Womack drew that up.
37-yard line is where they'll mark it. Higginson takes a few with him past the 45. That'll be about 3rd and 9 after that.
Wow.
That's a gain of 8 yards. Bring up 3rd and 9.
More manageable on this 3rd down. He had nothing.
Not sure.
Beyond the field.
Not sure why the whistle was called there. Timeout.
North Bend taking their final timeout.
Huh, interesting.
Bulldogs timeout.
Coach Womack just getting super angry there, but damn, timeout other team. I guess he thought it was a penalty or something against him.
What I could hear was yelling. I thought he said you got to wait. That's what I thought he was yelling. I'm not sure, but I don't know if he was yelling. If he's yelling at the refs, maybe, or because Crater was ready to go.
Yeah, right.
At the
But
line of scrimmage.
you know, a opposing coach, any team can take timeout whenever they want, right? So I'm sure he didn't know what it was. Maybe he was yelling at one of the players saying you got to wait, thinking that they were moving and got some kind of pre-snap violation.
Maybe it was
you
a
know?
false start or something, or an offsides or an encroachment, whatever it was. Maybe he thought something the line of scrimmage, but yeah, it was a timeout North Bend. We're all good, ready to go. And low. It's going to be 4th down.
Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, Higginson on the run there, running to his left, throwing with his right. That's always a hard time to turn and twist and throw, and that one just no oomph on it there, right into the ground.
Mahomes can do it in his sleep. Is it really hard?
Well, you know, he gets paid $500 million to play, so. And wow, another interesting call here. You got a long
4th and 8, but they decided to go punt. So it is a punt. Good punt. Inside the 15, about the 13. North Bend will take over.
Thought they were going to go for it there. That was.
But Higginson normally punts, correct? I guess at least this season.
Well, you know, he's listed as a QB/DB. So it's like.
Well, that is one little trick you can have up your sleeve if you're good to get a little pooch punt out of your quarterback. They don't know. It'll keep, again, it keeps the defense on their toes.
Especially if you're in a 4th and 3rd situation, right? Or maybe like a 4th and 4 or something like that where, okay, is he going to actually play? Is he going to kick? We've seen him kick. We've seen him go. So who knows, right? Yeah, that's a good point there.
Because if your QB is also your punter,
right,
then you look at it going, okay, if he backs up for the punt formation, is this going to be a fake punt? Is he actually going to punt it? But then if you just line up as a normal formation, then you could pull out the punt whenever you want if there's nothing good to happen.
So, sure.
Hanson's keeping this one. No real options.
Nah, but option to run there. He's got some speed on him. That's a good option for about almost 5 yards there. Good 5 yards.
Yep, gives him 5 at the 19. We got 7:40 left in this first half.
It's good to be back, man. Sitting up here in the booth. Nice breeze coming through tonight. I'm glad that sun's not right in our face, but chill night for tonight. You say it's going to get back up in the 80s next week, though, eh?
Back up, but thankfully, hopefully, it doesn't. I don't see 90s again. Maybe I think we're finally in fall, which would be amazing. If it's like 80s, 50s, that's a good time. And then it'll be the 70s and 40s and 60s and 40s and 50s and 30s. And, oh, yeah.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Giddy up.
Labor Day, the unofficial end of summer, right? It's going to usher in the new school year. Crater kids actually start on Tuesday. So, I mean, school's been a buzz all week with soccer and volleyball last night, football tonight. I got the band going. I don't think I was ever in school before school started. I just don't ever remember.
You mean on campus and everything?
Oh, yeah, never.
Yeah.
Not until first day back.
That's because you're a weirdo.
Yeah. School is not my thing. Because my friends were there, so I had to go.
Had a man open a trip, and he wouldn't have probably got that. Boy, that was close. Maybe incidental contact with the feet.
Seemed like he put a little too much on that one, sort of launched it a little too hard out of reach. But I love the aggressiveness. Good opportunity to go for it. You know, you've got the lead. You kind of got control of the ball here.
And he had that. He had that on that post run. If he would have met him, he would have been off to the races. Yeah, there's just interesting rumblings under our bums here. They got the rum under the bum.
They got something hooked up to the speakers below the booth here is the stadium, and they're trying to pump up the crowd here, and they're bumping up this booth.
Video board graphics has us on our toes as well. Caught by Petty. That's the 40. Into the 35 at the 33 of the Bulldogs.
What do you think about Petty getting a return for 6 somewhere in this game? Kickoff, punt return.
Interceptions. I mean, that's about what's left. That's kind of like going for the cycle. He's going to throw a touchdown pass. So if he actually gets a kickoff return or a punt return TD or a pick six or throws one or like little flea flicker kind of thing,
it'd be fun.
Then that would be like hitting the cycle in baseball.
Yeah. Oh, sure, yeah.
But we got a lot of time left. 2.5 quarters left. He could definitely do something. And Kyle Petty, I believe, is a NASCAR driver, right? By the same name? Not, of course, this Kyle Petty.
I don't even think this Kyle Petty has his license, does he? I don't know.
I would see. What year is he?
Find
a junior?
I've got inside scoop.
He's a junior. I don't know, but I believe Kyle Petty was a NASCAR driver.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And I'm not flexing NASCAR muscles by any means with the flag on there. I am not. That flag down at the 32. Holding. Block the back. What is it?
Probably holding. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, you don't want to discredit a good run, but, you know, Higginson happened to find some good lanes there, and there was a lot of white jerseys, so it seemed like something was amiss. Here's their chance, though. They want to go ahead, I'm sure, before halftime. And this is a big penalty, man. And that holding happened about line of scrimmage, so that put them back a full 10.
From the Bulldogs 42. Still first down. Higginson going for it. Yeah, it looks like that was broken up well, just a little bit. And that was Morris who disrupted that catch. Petty, the intended receiver. Second down. Higginson with the keeper. Got a little push. That's going to be a first down.
Their flag
don't see where's the flag. I don't see a flag on the ground. He stopped it, but I don't see the flag over on the far sideline. Well behind about the line of scrimmage.
False start penalty. Got the jump, bringing them back, and man, Comets just hurting themselves on this possession here.
First down to now 2nd and 20 something.
Right, I mean, you already had that holding call, and now look at this. Count how many yards that is? I can't do that math. I can't math that.
So 23 to the 47, 24. So 2nd and 24. Higginson trying to recreate what he did, and he's almost did it. Almost pulled it off. third and a short.
Well, yeah, that was only second down, so being able to recoup all that yardage right there. That was a big chunk of green he was able to pick up. Just running down the right side here.
3rd and 2.
Almost the first down. That was a fantastic run.
Rodriguez with it, spinning inside the 20 to about the 17. Another first down.
Mission accomplished. That's what you want right there. Especially because, you know, you want to be able to control the clock right here. End this half on your terms if you can. 6 minutes, still a lot of time left, but
Higginson with another keeper and down to the 15, picking up 2.
Bulldogs are at timeouts.
Crater's got all 3 left.
Can definitely waste some good time here.
Higginson, what a hit there, but we have got a flag. What is this going to be? Is this going to be possibly targeting? It wasn't a late hit. It was there. It looked like when the ball arrived. I don't think it'd be a pass interference.
Replay.
It was after already hit. Did not get the replay in time. Oh, yeah, fouls on both. They cancel each other out. So fouls on both sides.
Huh. Interesting.
We'll stay second down.
I wonder if there's a little retaliation that we didn't catch afterwards because of the so-called targeting hit or that unsportsmanlike conduct hit.
Could have been even just words. Something was said to the ref.
Yeah.
Didn't see anything from here.
Well, maybe not said to the ref, but if it was a Crater player, probably said something to the other player.
Right.
But no ejection either, huh? Yeah. All right, then. We set it down. Here we go.
Rodriguez slips. And that's going to be 1st and goal inside the 5.
Sure they'll be happy with that.
9th first down for the Comets here in the first half in the game. 6 for North Bend. Since there was an offsetting penalty on that last one, I'm not going to actually mark those down for either team, but they did happen. So in the scorebook, it happened. I'm not going to keep count of it. Higginson getting 2 on that one.
Statisticians would.
So, they're keeping it. I'm not going to.
All right.
I got too many scratches on the paper already.
You're an anti-stat-tite.
I'm not an anti-stat.
You're
How dare
a rabid
you?
anti-stat-tite.
How dare you? How dare you? I like statites. I like stats. I like statites too.
You're usually pretty good with the stats.
It's a 3rd and goal from the 1.
That was a completion there. Clock's still going.
I'm going to guess keeper. Rodriguez spinning around, and he got a foot in. I believe he got a foot in. Would they not call that if his foot stepped in?
Oh, it's not your foot, right? It's the ball. The ball's going to pass the plane. You could foot, legs, hips, but if that ball still on the green. Yeah, they're calling him short.
Now that's prejudice right there, calling someone short. Vertically challenged, Danny.
Is that what it is?
Higginson dives over, but did he?
Stuffed!
Whoa, North Bend holds.
Man, what a sacrifice, and the Bulldogs are vicious down there.
All right, let's see that again.
Higginson gets upended.
With the dive and got under him, stopped him.
Flat on his back. Great job, Bulldogs, on that one. I wonder if he would have extended the arms. If he would just put those arms out, maybe be able to get it over the plane, because that's all you got to do. That ball's just got to touch over, so you could touch it and bring it back.
Looked like he had it. If he would have it any farther out, he probably had it maybe 60 degrees, 75 degrees, but yeah, that I don't know if he could have.
Do a two-hand stretch.
They got him with probably a good half yard to the goal line.
Wow, Bulldogs keeping this one interesting, man, as the Comets are ready to pounce right there. See if they can get some space and get out of their end zone here.
Hansen giving a lot of breathing room. past the 10. That's going to be first down.
Nice little trickery there. Be able to misdirect the defense, get yourself some space, get out, get some breathing room.
It's big. The other thing with 1 yard left, that's like you think you can get it. You don't expect to stop like that.
Oh.
But if you got to go according to that amassing points and did it North Bend did, you get the 3 maybe, and you'd be at 10 right now. That's the risk.
You know, Higginson's a tall kid, man. He's got some length on him. So, yeah, like you're saying, you'd think you'd be able to just jump that, stretch that, get that up and over.
Mm-hmm.
Bulldogs, though, getting underneath and upending him, just getting him flat on his back. Great defense.
Here's another metaphor for life, kids. Nothing is guaranteed.
Sounds like an insurance commercial.
When it looks like a gimme, nothing's guaranteed. Don't assume.
Don't assume. Assume insurance.
Well, they're really using this clock.
Well, I mean, they should, and that's really smart. Because if they can't get out of this area, they want to use up as much clock as possible. Because if Comets can stop them.
As they just did. They got all 3 timeouts. The time is on their side.
Mm-hmm. Field advantage, too, right? As you're bringing up third down here and long.
A loss of 2 on that. It'll be 3rd and 8.
I wouldn't use the timeouts yet either, though. I like what Coach Womack's doing here, letting us go. Pressure him in here to maybe a mistake on a pass, hopefully an interception, or at least an incomplete, and be able to stop the clock, and then obviously punting situation. Not sure what's taking so long here.
Well, they are just sucking that time off as much as possible. They want to see how many downs it can take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. Hansen going deep. Caught. Great catch. That's going to be a first down inside Crater territory.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Fingertip catch.
He just rolled out, waited, let that receiver get downfield, get a little separation, kept just right rolling there to the right, and then Reddy just pulled the trigger and nice completion there. Best play of the night so far. That was a beauty.
Sam Mickelson or Michelson? Not sure how to pronounce his last name. Mickelson or Michelson. First down at the Crater 40. Time wasted by the Bulldogs pays off as they pick up the first down. Fresh new set of downs.
Yeah,
and this is where you're going to have Crater look at using their timeouts. Oh! Tough one there. Was that Petty? I think that was Petty. That was Petty again.
Came down hard. Took a second to get up, shaking his left wrist there.
He has that free safety. He is all over. He came over to help that.
Yeah.
Almost brought it down for his 3rd.
Come down hard on that left side, man. Get that funny bone hit, make your hand feel numb. That's a weird feeling.
Hansen with the keeper. Good work on that defensive end. Be 3rd and long.
Yeah, it was Ethan Edwards. They just wrap him up and drop him down.
3rd and 6.
Under 2 minutes now in this first half. It's been rolling pretty.
Game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford. Also, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. The sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore, Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, and our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. New stores are opening in Roseburg and Klamath Falls. Now 9 locations to serve you.
9?
Yes.
9?
No, yes.
9.
Yes.
Ooh.
Not no, 9.
9.
Yes.
9.
No,
9.
9. Yes. Yeah.
Oui.
Da.
Speaking of 9, 1:49 left to go in this first half. Bulldogs getting a break there. The Comets take a timeout. We return, and let's see if the Bulldogs can maximize this on 3rd down.
not be enough for a first down.
Close, but great job defense being there, ready to stop. Looks like we get another timeout.
One timeout left for Crater. As you would assume, they pick up possession on this, unless North Bend decides to go for it.
Well, Womack picked up on the fact that Bulldogs head coach Gary Prince is one of those time waster type clock management coaches, and so definitely now he understands where he can get his best usage of timeouts, and that's saving his time now. Is still an opportunity with about $1:38 left to go here in the half.
Be careful with that time wasting, though. You don't get time back.
Right.
Just saying, we're not adding time back to your life. I mean, the game.
But that's it. Well, you look Womack, complete opposite, man. They're running the no huddle, the quick pace offense. So he complete opposite. You know, time is not the factor. It's fast, 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 fast. Go. Don't save it. Don't waste those opportunities. Different coaching styles. Sometimes you score too quick. You give too much time to the opposing team. So I mean, right? It's all a chess match.
But then you have the chance to get it back quicker and get another score. So,
Possibly.
Yeah, if you're like a high-octane run and gun, you want that to go fast. As they went for it and did not get it. Incomplete pass to Wharton. Works out in Comet's favor as they take over at the 33.
So 94 seconds to go. Still one timeout, eh?
Yep.
Of course, you can use your sidelines. So they've got, about 2/3 of the field to go here. This is where you definitely take advantage of that no huddle and that up-tempo offense, right? When you're used to running it all the time, this is nothing for you.
No, you're always running that 2-minute, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Coach Womack tells them, this is not a drill. We're doing this for real. Rodriguez hit hard there at the 37.
Yeah, kind of lost his footing at the beginning. Keep falling forward and running forward, but didn't have the power underneath it because a little bit of a misstep, but positive yardage. Gotta love that.
Higginson towards the sideline. Caught by Petty. First down.
Stop the clock.
At the 47.
Stop the clock, but don't stop the offense. Look, as they come running up, they're ready to keep going.
Rodriguez pushing to the 45.
Rodriguez on the carry.
Bring up 2nd and 2. So we are 1 minute left.
And this is really fun to see. Womack just command these guys down the field with his play calling.
Oh, between his hands.
Intended receiver Rodriguez.
3rd and 2. Rodriguez, didn't get it. They give him 1 on that.
And something I don't understand there is once you've got the clock stopped because of the incompletion, why hustle, get back and go? Not take a breath and on a 3rd down like that. Interesting call.
That'll be 1st down and more. He still got it. To about the 26. Stops the clock. Another 1st down.
Good for another 1st down.
We're going to spike it here. Nope, did not spike it. He was hit hard, and what a catch.
Oh, tippy toe on the sideline.
Petty.
Wow.
18. 2nd and 2. Rodriguez, does not get it. They're going to use a timeout, and they do.
Perfect time here, and it seems like they kind of been doing a run, pass, back, forth, Off to Rodriguez, and then Higginson drop back for a throw, and then off to Rodriguez again, back for a throw. So it's kind of interesting how back and forth with that run pass during this drive here. 15 seconds to go. Calling up a pass. What do you think here? A little post to
15 seconds.
To
It's third
Petty?
and one. Third and one. If you do a run, here's the thing. Here's the problem. You do a run, you don't get it, then you can't spike it because you have fourth down. You spike it, it's turnover on downs. You can't even get a field goal. So you're going to have to do a pass. You're hoping for if at the worst it's an incomplete and it stops the clock.
Yeah, I'm thinking a little quick out to Petty or something.
If you get the first, you can spike it. But you got to get the first.
Yeah, it'll stop that clock for those few seconds.
Otherwise, it's incomplete. They have the option to kick it. But there's the first down. Oh, and hit hard. Still be able to spike it here. They got to reset and spike it, and now the choice is: do they kick it, or are they going to go for it?
I say one. I would do one throw. We got 5 seconds to go, right? At least do one throw out to that end zone. You got enough time but it's got to be a drop back and go. And that's it.
You got to pass it almost immediately, a little in or an out. You got to go near sideline too. If you're doing anything the far sideline,
no, it's end
there's
zone
not
or
enough
nothing.
time.
No, it's end zone. You can't mess around with sidelines here. It's a drop back end zone. If it's not there, your first read probably to Petty. Toss it and then try a kick. There you go. There you go.
Dropped.
Oh, and just not enough
it.
time. I think he bumped. Oh,
Are they going to give him a second, though? Are they going to give him a second? It was incomplete before it hit zero. Or are they going to let that carry?
Yep.
There we go. They are giving them 1 second.
Got him one. You called it, brother. Nicely done. How about that?
I mean, it hit the turf before. It was 1 second, but that's where it's up to the refs if they want to let it roll. 'Cause it's kind of a running clock. It's splitting hairs here.
Oh yeah, well, Coach
But
Prince
they're giving
is
it
not
to him.
liking that. He is not liking that over there. Giving them another opportunity here because it's definitely just an end zone toss up.
Can they take advantage of this second chance? Higginson. They call him out at the 1 or the 2? What is this?
Well, the flag is what it is. Holding offense. That'll do it.
And the band is playing like they thought it was a touchdown.
Well, it looked like one.
You can't end on a penalty.
Even if it's an offensive penalty, that doesn't make sense. If it's defensive penalty, that makes sense.
I don't know.
Offensive penalty should be able to. That should end it. Otherwise, you could just keep having an offensive penalty. Just go backyards. That doesn't make sense. Unless the other coach accepted it instead of declined it because he was out. I don't know. That was an interesting little run out here.
Through his hands.
All right.
So you can call that justice. You can call it karma. You can call it just. That's what happened.
I'm going to call it the
None
end of the
of the
half.
above.
How about that? The end of the half.
We are at
What a
halftime.
great start. Woo!
Tonight's action is brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Fall Recreation Guide is due out soon with sports leagues and activities to sign up for. Visit PlayMedford.com or call the Santos Center at 774-2400 to learn more. That's 774-2400.
For your halftime entertainment.
As the Crater cheerleaders head onto the field, we'll step away here at TakeRockSports.net. Be back in a few minutes.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Got a couple minutes left there, as you see on the in-house video board. 12 first downs in that first half for Comets, 7 for North Bend. Penalties, we got 4, actually 5. We had that holding at the end. No, 5 for Crater, only 1 pass interference, offensive pass interference as well for the Bulldogs. Turnovers, though, that was a different story. Petty with 2 interceptions for Crater. And there's an interception in the end zone. Crater threw on that first drive in the first with 10 minutes left. A couple of turnover on downs, and the most costly there, Higginson diving over at the 1, could not convert on that 4th and goal. And the scoring plays, as you see, 10-7 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Cal Petty with that 23-yard catch in the first. And in the second, North Bend with a 13-yard run, 10 seconds into the second quarter, and with 9 minutes left, a 14-yard field goal after they surprised everyone on that Pooch onside kick that they recovered serendipitously, up 10-7 here at the half. Thoughts from you, Danny?
Well, you know, the one thing that you mentioned there a couple of times was Petty. You know, he got those 2 interceptions, and, you know, had he not been able to get the ball away from the Bulldogs, the score could have been a lot different. You know, they could have definitely put a few more points on there. Petty with the only points for the Comets, so that kid's been all over the field with the return duties as well. He's done some good work there, getting some extra yardage on the return game. So, you know, I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of him in the second half. Bulldogs, goodness gracious, that QB Hansen. Watching him out there, he's doing a great job. He's able to run. He's able to throw. That great rollout to his right with that, what did we say it was, 40-something yard pass connection for his to lead up to one of their touchdown there? That long throw.
On that was that on 4th down, correct?
Was it a 40 or something?
They went for it on 4th down.
Beauty.
When there was just a few minutes left as they were wasting that time. Fingertip catch over there. Got it caught there and got into Crater territory. Yep.
Yeah, Coach Gary Prince, he's got some faith in Hansen there, call that play, and yeah, just executed perfectly. So, you know, it's going to be a tight one here for the second half. Good way to open up here. Thursday night football. Start the season. This cool night now under the lights as the sun's completely set, and I'm excited for another second half here. I'm glad there's more. I'm glad it's not over yet.
Definitely blowing here. The winds, as we usually look at the flag out there, is still blowing in the same direction, blowing at us here in the press box, which means it's going from the far sideline to the near sideline, a little bit angled as well, not directly straight across. As far as direction is that's possibly a north to south wind-ish. Yeah.
Well, the sunset's over there. That's more west to east, actually, right? Because the sunset usually comes down in front of us over here.
So it's like a
west to
northwest, southeast kind of direction.
Still, and it's strong. I mean, it's coming right at us in the booth here. So definitely, when you're talking some longer kicks, some of those longer throws, definitely have some potential to get a little off target with that wind. But Higginson, he's done some great running. Like you say, he was held up a little bit on that attempt there to jump over the line to get in when they were close on that 1 yard line. But he's had some good runs. He's been able to pick up some great first downs with his legs. And so, it's going to see what happens here in the second half.
Higginson with quite a bit of yards running in that first half. Some near turnovers. Penalties, which first game of the season, you understand, are probably going to happen. And you'd hope those get cleaned up. Yeah, only 10-7, anybody's game. North Bend will receive to start the second half. So kicked off to start the game. They will start Crater. As they started in the first quarter, they will be on the right side of your screen, moving from right to left. North Bend, left to right.
Wonder if we'll see any trickery in the Comets special teams to retaliate from what we saw from the Bulldogs on that first kickoff after their points earlier in the game. That was a surprise and successful surprise for them as they recovered. It's like, okay, you do it to us, we'll do it to you type of thing,
And got his feet into the end zone, which is a touchback.
Touchback, Bulldogs.
Great kick there from the soccer player, senior, Gabe Grant. Been challenged by his coach to get some touchbacks, and so far he's doing a good job of that.
It is a proud thing as a kicker to be able to do that.
Said to his coach, that's too easy. You got to challenge him to get some nice 50-yard field goals. That's a challenge. You played soccer. You kicked a little bit, Aaron?
Yep.
What's your max? 50, 55er?
So it was 55 in practice. So not in the game situation, but off the tee, I was at the 45-yard line, and it just went over the bar. I was like, I didn't get it. When I did it, it was after one of our soccer practices, and then I was like, set up, and I'm like, I'm just going to check and see as my senior year, and it was like, no, and it did. It did.
If it bounces over, it's over.
Yeah, that was. But I mean,
that should have been your career path, man. You should have been a kicker.
Oh, I thought about it many times. Yeah, thought about it many times. Just go out and just kick, which I was doing all my life for soccer, and then get paid $1 million a year. Why not?
Nice run there. Wilder just bulldozing over the D line there.
14 yards.
To the 41.
Penalty on the
Nice.
field.
Oh, we got a penalty, though. What do we got here? Oh, that's an interesting call. I'm not sure what that is.
Sideline, I think, so they need the sideline to back up.
So what would
more
that
of a
be?
warning.
No, because they're moving.
Got the first down. They picked up the first down of that run and then kind of gave a warning to the sideline to back up.
All
Next
right.
one would definitely be some yardage issues where, yeah, North Bend would get a little extra help. Nice. Makes one miss into Critter territory.
Another fantastic run there. Or just toss out to him. That's been working for the Bulldogs a few times this evening. Nice little cut move. Be able to Pick up another huge chunk of grass. Turf, technically.
Hansen out to the left. And good open field tackle there.
That was a great open field tackle because he was looking for more and just way to, just break down and take away the angles and the lanes and wrap up. Nice tackle. Prevent a first down. Bring up second and about 5, 4.
On 2nd and 4, Hansen going for it. And they're going to call it on him.
Definitely.
As they always say, is the DB doesn't look back, there's a good chance if there's contact that they probably will call PI. And that's
it's an easy
what it'll
call.
be.
And you can't make it easy either, right? As a DB, you can't make it too easy for the refs to call that. You got to be smooth, a little more slick.
You prevented the pass, but all you do is look back. If you look back, good chance. Bulldogs on this opening drive of the second half, moving it quite nicely and easily. Stuff there at the 20 after a 1-yard gain, though.
Michael Serrano on the carry. Gain of 1 yard. Tackle made by number 50, Kingston Silafalo.
Handoff down to at the 15 to Michael Sermano.
Serrano on the carry. Tackle made by number 17, Ledger Coffin.
So 4-yard run there makes it a little third and easier anyways. A little third and manageable halfway.
Third and 5, Hansen's keeping it. And he stopped short. About 1.5 yards shy of the first down.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Well, they kick it. You're lined up almost in the center.
They're good for a field goal. Looks like they've got kicker coming on here.
Wharton, number 32, is the kicker. That's Sermano coming back on, and I think they're going to go for it. They are. They are going for it.
How about that? That wasn't the kicker coming on?
Nope, that was Sermano coming back on. They'll have 2 backs. They figured between those 2, they'll get 2 yards. And they were right about that as he's still going. Bounces off, and he's in.
Done. There you go. Forget 3 when you can get 6, eh? Excellent job.
13 yards on that rush. No, Wilder. He spins off and into the end zone. Now Wharton to make it, and it's blocked. And they call it dead. No, it stays 16-7. Crater to receive. You're watching TapeRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And Teddy deep for the Comics, kicking for the Bulldogs. Warden.
16-7 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Vista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team or your friends, whoever you go with. That's a team too, right? A team of friends. And that's going to be flagged because it was pretty, well,
out of bounds, right?
Yeah. Pretty much will be about where it went out. Another false start for Crater.
Yeah, just a little jumpy, I think.
First game of the season. Some nerves are going. You're also at home. You're in front of friends and family and whoever else. And just got to stay home. Got to stay home. It's really hurting the offense when you have those penalties. Higginson's getting chased by everybody. Gets it to Rodriguez. Petty with a good block. Rodriguez takes it on home from 31 yards out. And no flags. We'll count it.
Great job, and there we go. Higginson, man, he was looking like he was retreating for his life there for a minute. 3 white jerseys right in front of him, able to find Rodriguez there over in the flat. And good job him turning around, being aware, making sure he's helping out his quarterback, looking back for him, getting in an open area, and boom, they connect for 6.
Grant puts it through. 2-point game, 16-14. And we'll show that one more time after you already caught it. And fortunately, it's right there. But you got it in. 16-14. Comets not going anywhere. We are for just a minute, but we'll be right back on TipRockSports.net.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Welcome back here. Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon. Call that. That was close, but it goes as a touchback. That wind really blowing now.
I'm sure they can hear it. I can hear it in the mics. It's not really a cold wind, though. It's kind of
it's cool. It's a cool wind.
It's a cool wind. brisk.
And I wouldn't mind a long sleeve shirt, but I'm okay in my short sleeve. It's the greatest time of the year coming up right here. These are my 4 favorite months of the whole year right now.
Fall? I love the fall.
September, October, November, December. Got all the holidays, the college football. Like every sport is going on right now with soccer, baseball, basketball is starting up pretty soon with some preseason stuff. I just like, yeah, great stuff happening this time of year.
Yeah, fall's fun. Kids back to school. Yeah, it's good times. Friday night lights, or in this case, Thursday night lights.
It's all happening.
I'll take it.
You can go home and light a scented candle and have a thing of hot chocolate or some soup. It's fantastic.
My wife was saying, yeah, I'm feeling fall today. She made me get her a pumpkin spice latte.
Okay.
She was jonesing for one of those, a little PSL on the menus. They're out there. It's technically still summer, though, right? I mean,
technically,
it is
yes.
We haven't even had Labor Day yet. I mean, it's coming up. That's the
But that's what we're thinking
end of
about. I mean,
summer.
now you're already thinking about Halloween. That's the next big holiday coming up. You're decorating for. People are excited. I'm excited to get in the mood. Why not? Why not? That's going to be close to a first down. I think they might give it to him.
Yeah, they are.
Tackle made by number 27, Braden Singer.
Referee gave the signal, move those chains. First and 10 on the 30.
Just about almost halfway through the third quarter. 2 touchdowns in this quarter.
Bulldogs in control right now.
Hansen going deep, and his man won the race, but it's just too far. Just a couple yards overthrown.
Yeah, I just let him a little too much, and that could be again just first game of the season, right? So all that timing you're trying to work out. It's funny because all your receivers, right? They're all different speeds, and so trying to adjust to who you're throwing to and what their levels are, where they tap out, how far ahead can you lead them? It takes time to really know that.
Mickelson just had his DB beat.
Ooh,
Hansen escapes that. Well done, but can't complete the pass.
That was close there, man. Comets almost get him on the shoestring tackle. He's able to just jump away and release it. Incomplete, but at least not a sack. So
brings up 3rd and 10. Along again when they didn't call on that one, but he had him wrapped up pretty much. I mean, I was looking at that going a possible holding or a PI.
Pretty close to an offsides too, as a couple of Comets players were jumping a little bit before that ball was snapped, but they didn't go over the line, so no neutral zone infraction or no offsides, didn't touch anybody, so able to keep it alive and stop themselves from getting a penalty. Another punt here. This will be our second punt of the entire game. First one for the Bulldogs, yeah?
If he goes through with it. And he did. End over end, bless you. Petty picks it up. And I think we're going to have a block in the back. It wasn't a lot of pressure, but they're going to have that.
Petty on the return. A return of 22 yards. Flag on the field.
I'd say it's a soft call, but he put himself in that position, and that sometimes is all you need. You're behind your defender. If you're not facing him, it's going to be tough. You don't want to put your fate in the hands of an official, and that's what he did. Just his positioning. It didn't look like a lot of pressure from here. He didn't actually push him. He didn't push him, get him off balance, but he was in the spot. Officials decided to call it. There we go. Take away that good return from Petty.
Sometimes that can awaken the beast, though. Oh, you want to call me on that, do you? All right, well, watch this.
All right, we'll see. See if you're right. And the Beast gets 2 yards.
Yeah, Higginson holding that one a little wild there. Lucky didn't get knocked out. Kind of tuck that ball in if you're going to decide to go for it.
Second and 8. And up to Rodriguez. Slipping a few defenders, getting up to about the 39. And that far ref actually marked him at the 40 and gives him the first down.
Thank you, far ref. Right back up there again, ready to go.
Higginson with a short ball. Petty can't get that. Second and 10.
Yeah, it's a couple of throws from Higginson now that are low. It's a little underpowered, and just got to lift those up in the numbers.
And off to Rodriguez again. Gets a good push up to about the 47. That'll be 3rd and 3. We're under 5 minutes left.
Only in the third, though. Still got a whole another cue. We got a timeout here. And look, an official timeout.
Looked like it was Hansen. Actually, Hansen is, the QB who's heading off. He might need some stretching. Officials timeout.
So officials timeout just to get him off the field, eh?
Yeah.
Got it.
Because he was starting to hold it, maybe going down on the ground, but they just stopped the clock and let him run off.
There you go.
First down and more. Past the 45 to about the 43. 44 is what they'll mark it. And we do want to welcome, as we didn't earlier, apologize, but all the North Bend Bulldog supporters. You're familiar with us, probably heading out to call some of the games up there in your stadium. And just Table Rock Sports having such a presence in Oregon now, up north, Bend, to the coast. Hopefully you're familiar with us. But again, thank you for watching. I've always enjoyed going to your school. Everyone who's always helped, AD, the principal, the coaches, everyone. It's always been a pleasant experience. You guys have had great food. Danny, you were bringing that up before.
Yeah,
that's one of the assistants who was up here.
That wood-fire pizza, the culinary class you guys had. Oh, yeah, that was good stuff. Best concessions I've been to in a high school.
Definitely.
On our little Table Rock Sports adventures. So kudos for that. And hopefully that's back this year for you guys. That's delicious stuff. Makes me want to get a home pizza oven.
I have not started mine yet, but I have one.
You have a home pizza oven?
I got it the Prime Day. I got it for Prime Day, and I have it. I just have it.
Pizza party at Aaron's house.
We should.
Ooh.
Take it down, loosen.
Pizza party for that Bulldog defense. What a great penetration there.
Yes,
stopping
they were
that one.
Eating that up for sure. Fourth down and 10 now.
Bring that all the way back to the OG line of scrimmage. What a fantastic stop there on third down.
Higginson with the punt, but that might be too much. Oh, favorable bounce, but didn't get there in time. And
yeah, if it would have done a reverse bounce, it would have been all right.
Touchback there. Hey, if we can figure out a time, then yeah, come over. I need to just get wood pellets, get it fired up, and make a dough and get some toppings and have little personal pizzas.
Bro, do you have wood pellets? Does it come with pellets? Like, what do you have to get them?
It doesn't come with pellets, but it looks like the pellets that we use for our bunnies actually will work as well. It's just the wood pellets, compressed wood pellets that
That's
we
what
use
they eat?
for litter.
Oh, litter.
For litter. So, yeah, I've got some laying around.
was like, bunnies eat wood pellets? What?
No, they.
What are you feeding those
They
things?
like to chew on the wood sometimes and help with their teeth, but no, they don't eat the wood pellets. But I want to get some other ones. I do want to get some that are actually like hickory
You get
smoked or
flavorful,
flavored,
yeah,
some
exactly.
flavored pellets. But yeah,
Time for
just
that.
got to get some of those and we'll do it.
Yeah, bunny litter flavor pizza. I'm not sure if that's the wood smoke I want on mine.
Well, yeah, a little bit of urine and some coconut puffs. Don't worry.
Oh, denied there. The petty in on that as well? No. It's 32. I thought it was 22 for a second there. I don't see 32 on the roster list, but wow. Just push right back in there and disrupt that immediately.
And the sophomore Kingston Silafau, awesome with his flowing hair behind under his helmet. Always got to love it. When guys have longer hair, you can see their style that they've got. So that's going to bring up, we'll get about 5 back on that one, but 3rd and long. So we got 2.5 left in this 3rd quarter. Hey, if you're a sophomore starting on varsity team on the D line, got some talent. Kingston showing it there just 2 plays ago. Third and 8. Hanson, and then caught. What focus on that?
Pass is complete. Number 9.
Not only to catch it, but also to turn upfield and just push forward to get those needed yards to get your team moving those chains. And fantastic awareness, being able to fight through all those sides. Because it's so rapid fire, right? Boom, 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 boom. Catch. Okay, now forward.
Right through the gauntlet.
Great job.
Yeah, Wyatt Kohlmeyer on that catch. First down, Bulldogs. Wilder picks up 8.
I was going to say a good 7 for
7
sure.
on that one, yep.
Prime Day was July, right?
Say that again?
Prime Day? That's when you got the 7 in
It was
July?
in July, yes.
Hey, you haven't made any pizzas yet?
No.
Oh, we didn't have a pizza party, man.
I would. Yes, it's still in the plastic wrap
Oh.
by the front door.
No
I
way.
have not even. I've read through the instructions, but I have not made anything yet. And it'll be first down, Bulldogs.
First down, Bulldogs.
College, you're a BYU fan. When's BYU home opener?
Saturday, opening the Big 12 era.
Yeah? Want to do it? Want a pizza party at your house Saturday? What you doing?
I mean, I'm working.
Oh,
I'm at the station.
that's a shame.
I got weather going. I'll watch it at the station because the game starts at 8:15.
Yeah, it's a night game, eh?
Yeah. 8:15. Yeah, day games, I'm all for it, and they got plenty coming up. But starting the Big 12, and Nebraska was checking the scores just a few minutes ago. Nebraska, Minnesota. It's as great. Let's tell you, the best time of the year, man.
Got a flag here.
College football going.
Couple of flags, actually.
Personal foul on the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs.
And that's the only call.
Yep. Again, didn't see anything egregious out there, so it must be, I don't know. Maybe a little something undercover, maybe some words said, maybe a little face mask. They didn't call face mask, it was a personal foul.
Right.
Late hit, maybe, I don't know.
Personal foul is quite the umbrella of what it could be.
Mm-hmm. Late hit, right? It could be a late hit. A little push shove, a little extra after the tweet whistle.
If only they had mics on them, it'd be great.
I've been watching HBO Hard Knocks. with the Jets. Aaron Rodgers going there this year. That's an interesting show. I've never seen it before.
The new episode every week?
Yeah, and they're all mic'd up the whole time, so they practice this and that, everything they're doing, you can hear everything. It gets intense down there, man. And all the umpires down there, what's going on? All 5, 6 of them up there.
15-yard penalty for the Bulldogs knocks them back to their own 40.
Yeah, that's a rough go you just made for yourself there.
And that rain just coming down. So I felt something on my lip, and I'm like, hopefully no one up here spit. But no, it's the rain coming.
It's not me. I'm not talking that much. I can feel it hitting my hands now. Yeah. Very faint though. It's like a dropping mist.
Yeah, you can see it in the lights. They're going to let that run down to end the third quarter, but right there, hard to see on the screen, but it is coming down there.
Very faint.
As we come to the end of the third, 16-14. The missed extra point, or blocked extra point, North Bend on their touchdown, which was a 3-point advantage, is now a 2-point advantage. Actually stopped it at 3 seconds. Won't go anywhere just yet. What do we got?
Quite the conversation they've been having out there.
3 seconds, delay game, 5 more yards tacked on.
So they were trying to let it go all the way down. They didn't have enough time on the clock, and
it seems like.
Well, they don't have play clocks out here, so it's kind of hard how you gauge that.
Yep. The Wilder picks up a good chunk, not back to the original line of scrimmage, but manageable as we come to the second down and end of the third quarter. We'll be back on SaberRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
It's like, okay, it's not too difficult. It isn't. It's just like, oh, man. Here we go. Not the end of the third, sorry about that. Start of the fourth. Second and long, Hansen dropping back and a little short pass, but that's going to be incomplete, out of bounds.
Good thing you got rid of that before getting out of bounds there. We lost some more yardage. They get a long third down here.
Got to get to the Crater 42.
Third and 20, is that
which is 19 yards away.
19, there you go.
Oh, made him jump. That is going to be a good call on that from Hansen.
Yeah, free 5 there. A little hard count.
Probably was.
Right on the field. Offset. Thomas.
Penalties not cleaned up in the second half for Crater. Still hurting them. No, 3rd and 14. Hansen getting pressure from everywhere. Gets away and almost overthrows Wilder, but what a catch, and they pick up the first down.
Just an amazing job scrambling there. Is, almost the same thing happened to Higginson earlier. Just, turn around all of a sudden, boom, you got a bunch of jerseys in your face right there. Same thing. They were on him, and he was just able to, quick turn around and find the open man out in the flat again. That's a few times it's been able to escape that way. Be able to pick up first down and some good chunk yardage each time.
Tell you what, Hansen has been impressive this entire game.
Yeah, his scramble, his running, dedicated running, right? His designed runs have been good and successful. Only up by 2. They could have had a few more on there. A couple interceptions, but overall, man, great performance tonight.
Great running by Sermano right there. Also Wilder, though, who made that catch previously. Just great support from them, too, for Hansen to be able to keep these drives going and keep them in the lead for now.
Gain of 7, second and 3, Bulldogs.
Second down, 3 to go. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Yes, I roll it to his left, and a nice little dink, whatever. Pass right there.
Dink and dunk?
Dink and dunk. Another first down.
Didn't have to deke too much. Just a nice little play fake and open receiver. Enough to get a first down again, move the chains.
Bulldogs looking to extend this 2-point lead at the 23 of Crater. Hansen keeping it, going for it. Inside the 15, and we got a flag. It's going to be a holding. That's my guess.
Almost brought down there behind the line. Stumbled a little, almost went down, was able to keep the balance and composure and get himself around the corner. But, yeah, that looks like the position of a holding flag. Yeah, and it is, yeah. They'll come back.
10-yard penalty. They mark it at the 13 or 14. Let's see. And at the 14, so we're back to the 24. Pretty much the original line of scrimmage. So we got 10 minutes left. Plenty of time. Great concentration. Kohlmeyer with that catch. These receivers for Bulldogs, man. Let's see that again. Just had it with one hand, tipped up,
and then watch afterwards.
Catches it.
Yeah, it took like 3 more Crater Comets to bring him down there as he's just spinning around, getting another yard or 2.
These running backs and receivers for the Bulldogs have made some great concentrated efforts the entire night. Just things that really normally don't happen. Hansen throws that out and bring up 3rd and 2.
Muff snap there. Bulldogs able to get away with it with just an incompletion. Surprised no Comets were able to drop him down back behind the line there. That'd be a big loss. But now we got 3rd and short. The rain's starting to come down more and more. You can see it definitely in the lights more.
3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, that PA system is doing things. 3rd and 2. Hansen with the keeper. And a first down. And more. Inside the 5. 1st and goal.
Hansen on the carry for 10 yards of first down. goal for the Bulldogs.
With the way that the Bulldogs are eating up the clock this entire game, adding on another 6 or 7 here. Going to be difficult for the Comets. Now you got the hurry-up offense. Still going to be tough. Stuffed. Wilder can't bust through. It'll be second and goal.
Stop for no gain. Tackle made by Kingston Silvapu.
Kingston still off, a little slow to get up there. I wonder if that's why they're going to call this timeout here. As he was up and wandering around. Yeah, see, he was limping off. He was the one that made the tackle on that last stop there. Took him a while to get up, and yeah, ref saw it. Did another one of those official timeouts. Told him to go get checked out. He's there with the trainer. Hope he's all right. Looks like some kind of lower leg thing. Maybe a ankle or so. I don't know.
Hanson keeping it. Bust to the outside, and he's in.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Yeah, that was too easy. Comets now, if they can stop this again for the extra point, down by 8, they'll have to get 2 on the next touchdown if they're fortunate enough to be able to get in the end zone. And Bulldogs just extending this lead here. Here the coaches yelling from the booth up here, go block this kick. Thinking the same thing we're thinking here. And can't do it.
Not even close. That was way over and good. 23-14. Orton with that extra point. Not out of reach, but it makes things more interesting. You're watching TapeRockSports.net.
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
You riding?
Have not been on my motorcycle for 2 or 3 weeks with the smoke, and then also just so busy. Because there's some of these days where, yeah, I'm starting at 7:30 right when I wake up, and I don't until 10 at night, and I don't want to go out at night right now. And got a little pooch kick, and this one was fair caught and successful on the Crater side of things.
New rule in the NFL now. You kick fair catch anywhere in a kickoff inside the 25-yard.
You can?
Yeah.
Anywhere inside of a 25.
And they'll bring you up to the 25-yard line. So if you call for the fair catch at 3, they'll bring you up to the 25.
Interesting.
They're trying to really limit those returns.
Okay.
And that kickoff special teams type play. So, yeah, that starts to shape up the season once we get going here. And next Thursday is the kickoff. I'm a big football fan.
I mean, yeah, when you have those guys running so fast on those kicks.
On those downhill runs, they're just
That's
charging.
freaky, man. That's freaky as a returner. You never know what collisions will happen. Higginson breaks that one tackle into Bulldog territory to the 40.
Just going for it. 30 yards almost.
Sebastian Smith.
That was a heck of a run, man.
That's it. I just say we get to a point where it's just going to be flag football. That's it. It's going to be flag football. It's going to be the NFFL.
Valentin Rodriguez on the carry.
They'll never have it. Oh,
another injury there.
Perhaps. Or someone stalling.
Jake Perry was down on the turf. He's up. He's good.
little stall tactic.
Oh, almost in and out of the basket.
Rodriguez is incomplete.
That's senior Aiden Nelson. He was in the breadbasket. He couldn't hang on. He's up 3rd and 5. Big third down here. Rodriguez gets the first down. Inside the 30.
He likes those spins, man.
Valentin Rodriguez on the carry. Tackle made by number 13, Aiden Nelson. It's good for another calling first down.
Kingston with the keeper, and then we might have a face mask on this one with the flag happening. The way he kind of moved his head, it might be a face mask.
Flag on the field.
Oh, it's holding on Crater. So it would have been on whoever it was on the edge there just before they got to Higginson. Higginson with the keeper right up the gut inside the 25. Bring up a 2nd and 6. As we approach 7 minutes.
It's interesting. Got stood up there. Took a minute for the referees to call that one. I mean, forward momentum, or what do they call it, forward progress, was stopped, in my opinion, a couple seconds before that whistle went. But whatever. Kids want to fight, push, try and get some more. Who might have stopped them?
I don't know. Who am I to say?
Rodriguez on the carry.
Comments just go, go, go right now.
6.5 left in this game. Comets down by 9. Higginson with the keeper again and getting stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
No gain for Higginson. 3rd and 7 for the Comets.
Another huge third down. You do have the option. Do have the option of kicking here, because even a touchdown and 2 extra points there will not, 2-point conversion will still bring you within 1. What we got here, there's a flag.
Rodriguez on the carry. Flag on the field.
The conference got to wait to see what they're going to call.
Petty really been shut down this second half. Hasn't been able to do much, produce much for the Comets. It's against the Bulldogs. I'm not sure what that is.
What was that? Blow to the head. Personal foul. Say blow to the head. Blow to the head.
Coming from our in-booth announcers, that's a blow to the head call there. We called against the Bulldogs.
So not targeting. So it's different. To be more unnecessary roughness, I would guess.
Could also be a disconcerting act, a.k.a. blow to the head.
It'll be a first down, 1st and goal.
comments, though. They need to go ahead and they need to just get this over with, man. They need to spare as much time as they can. They're here. They're knocking. They need to do this. Just under 6 to go. There we go. Got the wind on.
Whoa, risky, but gets it. And I think that's Petty again.
As we were saying, that haven't really called his name much in the second half.
6-yard touchdown reception Higginson to Petty.
Yep. Done.
Petty's second touchdown. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Gabriel Bland attempting the extra point.
So Gabe pulling within 2. Ooh. It was tipped.
Yeah.
Gets it over. 23-21. We have got one for you here. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in just a
What do you do when a loved one has been wrongfully injured or killed? It's simple. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Avery Green to kick for the Comets, back deep for the Bulldogs. Wilder and Wharton.
We got a game, man. This is a good one here. I'm enjoying this opener.
This one is a short kick, taking about the 15. That's Wharton with it. So kicker to kicker on that connection.
Wharton on the return.
So when a pitcher's pitching to a pitcher in baseball or softball.
Goalies kicking to goalies.
There you go.
Well, Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports, travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, world-class outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find what's going on.
Yeah, always got fun stuff going on around here. That new sports complex is over. That water complex is open up. Have you checked that out yet?
So Rogue X or X, whatever it is. Yeah. Big old one there.
You been over to that yet? Check it out.
And it opens this month, next month? I can't remember when that's open. Pretty soon, though. Good slant route. First down to the 40.
Anyone from your news station get over there, check it out yet at all? Have they? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
It looks pretty rad, man. We got the softball fields and the soccer fields down there, too, and the Lithia fields. Always events going on over there.
Wintertime as well.
Get your skiing at Mount Ashland. Britt, you're going to go see some shows of Britt? Yeah, you got tickets for Daughtry?
Yep.
I think our stations are going to be giving some tickets away.
Just a week from Sunday.
Steve Miller going to be here next weekend, too, on the 16th.
Oh, we need someone down for Crater. They're calling for staff medical to get out.
I think it's a young kid that was down earlier, too. Number 50.
Kingston.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely in pain. And we will step away for a minute. Be right back.
Game day. or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
I don't touch Reese's. I go all for Trader Joe's peanut butter cups. Those are amazing.
Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RBTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Looks like it's his ankle, knee, not sure. Not doing well. Got to help off.
Yeah, it looks like it's both legs, too. He's kind of limping both weird. Might be calves cramping up, you know, the way he's got his feet pointed like that.
Yeah.
It seems like it's going to be, you know, it's in his calves. Yeah, it's cramps, man. they could be worse than a break, you know? Especially if it's in those muscles and they just, you know, just cinch right up on you.
Not fun, not fun.
No
He'll
way.
get looked at and hopefully be all right. We resume. Going long again. He's open. Mickelson. That's gone. That's it. Another touchdown.
Just like that.
Wow.
Their pass game is phenomenal. Bulldogs doing a great job.
Mickelson's been beating his DBs all night. That's his first touchdown. We do have that whole replay. Extra point. Did he miss it? Nope. He got it through. They restore their 9-point lead. We will be back here on TapeRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Daily adventures this summer starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed. Add some extra crunch to your lunch with our mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken. The perfect combination of crispy juicy chicken and irresistible flavors. Earn free rewards and save at least 16 cents a gallon with our Peak Rewards app. Get supercharged and add to your fuel savings when you purchase Core Water, Nestle ice cream, and Red Bull. This summer, let's meet at the Peak and save on our daily adventures.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Petty Ram went back right now. Can you imagine? That'd be sick. This place would explode.
That would be. Well, Tip Rock Sports thanks our great sponsors, including the John L. Scott's Real Estate Scoreboard and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. That one in play. Great return, not Petty, but up to about the 45. 46 is will their market.
Got about a half field to go, not bad. Good return. This place is liven up a little bit.
The second half for sure. It's been 20 to 14. 20 points for the Bulldogs and 14 for the Comets. As opposed to compared to the 10 and 7 at halftime.
Gotcha, more
Got
points
a lot
on
of
the board.
points in the second half.
Yeah, it gets people excited.
Higginson gets a first down and to about the 40. They will need something quick. Both teams have all 3 timeouts left. But you got to watch out because this North Bend offense is quick strike.
Yeah, they like to use that clock, but then, yeah, watch out. They do a couple of those quick strike plays, pass plays.
Higginson getting caught and down, losing 4.
They chunk up 40 yards at a time. Higginson just waiting too long to find a receiver to throw it. He's got to make decisions quicker. That's why you see him running. Taking too long to make a decision, then finally decide I have to go.
Keeps it, gets inside the 40 to the 39, but they might mark him at the 40. Back to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 10. They are running out of time. Going long, Petty in his hands. That would have been 6.
Yep, just couldn't hang on. Slow to get up. I wonder if that's just because he's frustrated with the non-catch or if he's actually a little gassed or no.
Of all the catches he's made and that one in his hands.
Right. Sometimes, too, it's just the expectation or the anticipation of it, right? Because you know you need it. You're down. Clock's going. You overthink it sometimes, you know. Back.
Going back to him. Shorter and out of bounds. First down and stops the clock.
Pass complete. 12-yard completion. Kyle Petty from Higginson. Tackled by Michael Miller.
Rodriguez gets it a push, and he's through for a score. 32 yards out.
No flags.
Nope, that's a touchdown.
Ref with both his arms up. Touchdown. There we go. 3 minutes to go.
See this rush. He gets pushed, not tackled, bounces him, actually pushes him out of the way of the free safety. So he has that route right to the end zone.
That lane, yeah, opened right up there.
Grant, perfect from there. 30-28. This is just up and down, back and forth. Touchdown after touchdown.
Great way to kill Thursday night, eh? I'm happy. It's a fun game. Welcome to the season. 2023-24, here we go.
We thank all of our sponsors. Don't forget Conger Morris Funeral Directors of Southern Oregon, Avista Utilities in the Rogue Valley Transportation District. Routes have expanded to help you get to work, school, or appointments, or games. Visit rvtd.org to learn more. And fans, get back in the game as an official. There's a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. osa.org. Something that we will probably always deal with. It's great that we continue to get these games with officials supplied so the kids can play. haven't had anything in the last few seasons that couldn't play as far as these, like, me coaching soccer or anything. We haven't had any games that hasn't come to fruition because of a lack of officials. So they have switched them around and done what then guys have stepped up to the plate, thankfully. They definitely could use more. Not a touchback, taken about the 7-yard line. Wilder, be careful with that. And he's up to about the 34.
Almost a neck tackle there. So a hand reach out, try and grab him there, and just whoop, bounce right off.
So now what? Can the Comets defense make a stop? Get the ball back. All they need is a field goal.
You know, they had success in the first half with some stops. They only limited them to 10 in the first half there, and so a couple interceptions by Petty in that first half as well. Definitely they've been able to make some moves and stop the drive of the Bulldogs. It just depends. Can they put something together right now?
3 minutes left. And that's a bad catch. Is that snap? Hansen. But you know what he can do. He can do magic, and he just throws that away. So bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, sometimes it's magic just to be able to get out of a mess like that. That snap right up over his head, be having to turn around, completely put your back to that defense that's barreling down on you to be able to pick it up, turn and go. That's good. He's got some speed, that kid, and some good decision-making, too. Couldn't find someone open? Hey, throw it away.
Save it. Save yourself.
Live further down.
Damage control sometimes.
Especially when, you start like that. It's not even your fault, right? You're already at a negative position. You're starting behind the 8 ball.
Good snap there. Wilder with it. Breaking for the outside. But no, he is tackled. Get to the 42. And out of bounds.
Yeah, it just, could have been too easy there to do a horse collar tackle. So good job, Comets, being smart out there, not doing something silly, get themselves a penalty. Last thing you want to do right now.
3rd 3.
Give up free yardage, yeah, right.
Offsides, anything like that. Encroachment, yeah, nothing like that. Could give you 5 yards easy. You make them earn it, but 3 yards isn't much for this Bulldogs team.
They've been stopped before.
Wilder and hit behind, and he pushes ahead. That's going to be just short.
It's not even
just short.
I was going to say, it's not even the second effort. That was like the 3rd and 4th effort there. He was just really pushing for that. What great commitment. Knew where he had to go. Tried hard to get there. Awesome defense from the Comets stopping that. And now we've got a 4th and
maybe
4th
one.
and a fist.
This is a 45, and they're going to waste as much time of this clock as they can. Let that run down and call up a play. They only need 1 yard.
What do you do if you're the Comets here? I mean, they've had great success being able to run it right up the middle. Would you put a 9-man box out there, just stuff it, or what?
You got to throw what you can. It's with 2 minutes left. And we're going to have probably timeout.
Yeah, they let it run down as long as they could, and then they went ahead and took
so they can talk about it. Yeah, it's you got to go for it with only 2 minutes left. You have your all timeouts. Yes, you can stop it, but that means if they were to get the first down, you obviously can't give up a score. You can't give up a score because then it's completely done.
What kind of defense do you call here?
You got to rush somebody.
Oh, you got to rush more than one.
You got to rush somebody and fill that. Maybe put 4 or 5 on the front.
You got to do an 8-man box up there, man. You have to overload that line so much.
They have so many weapons for North Bend with who Hansen has at his disposal, even him at disposal, where he can scramble and just pick up a yard easy.
That's what I'm saying. If you
It's
overload
tough.
it so much where you can push it back and maybe disrupt the snap, maybe just kind of get Hansen a little bit off balance, maybe just kerfuffle him just a touch where you can just prevent that from the other side. And, yeah, they got that box way too open.
But Sormano or Wilder, they can just a little dink pass, dump it over, they'll pick it up. He's moving ahead, and they get it. But there is a penalty.
Flag on the field.
What do we got? It is fortuitous for the Comets.
Fortuitous, serendipitous, didn't you say that? Serendipitously?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 4th and 6 now. It changes a little bit, and I believe with Mickelson out there, they're going to go ahead and actually punt this.
Yeah, well, they did exactly what I thought they were going to do, man. Just get that ball and just push it right up the middle. Fortunately for the Comets, there was that false start call, but they should have put more guys up in that box. I knew that's what they were coming, and that's exactly what that attack was going to be. And we got a timeout called because of the train. And it's a slow goer.
Sounds like the band is almost actually doing like the clickety-clack but they're playing.
For the train?
Yeah.
You got to love that living in the Twin Creeks area when that train comes rolling through, just blasting the horn. I mean, they have to, right? Every time there's a crossing, they have to do that. So if you live there, it doesn't matter if it's 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the morning, you're hearing that train. I mean, I can hear it all the way to my house down here on 3rd Street. I'm sure you could probably hear it over where you're at, too.
Got really good windows, actually. Don't really hear it very often.
Really, huh?
Yep. Never woken me up or disturbed me.
Oh, it's faint. It's not that loud, but
yeah,
I always like my windows open.
That was a little pooch punt, and it's out. Decent field position and past the 30, about the 34. 66 yards to pay dirt, but they don't need to get all the way to the end zone. They only need a field goal. That is a fortuitous for them that they don't need to actually score 6. They only need 3. Of course, easy way, just put it out of doubt, just get it in there. But Gabe Grant with the boot for the Comets, I'm sure can hit from pretty decent yardage.
Well, this is it, right? This is your opportunity. You're home. You're starting off the season. This is where you prove you're a great team. You've got your timeouts. You've got the ball. You've got the opportunity to go down and walk-off win. And, this is where you got to prove what you're made of.
Higginson only picks up about 2, maybe 3 on that one.
They've been employing that quick offense all game.
Just got to be careful with the false starts on this as well.
They've been pretty good so far.
Because they get anxious. So he's going to go ahead and run with it and blocked behind. Time continues to tick down.
And it's really tough for the receivers with this fast-paced offense because they're hauling to get down, do their routes, and they got to haul to get back because they want to do a quick snap.
Nowhere to go for Higginson. And they're calling it down. But the clock continues to roll. They might need to take a timeout here.
Wow, he ran really far back.
And they're not calling a timeout. Interesting. We want to talk about this.
There it is. And that's going to be a Crater timeout.
Figured that would be. Oops, sorry about that. I had not updated the extra point.
Updated
now 30. Geez, sorry about that.
And that was just a mess of a couple of downs there. I know we're going through the play sheet there thinking, what can we do? Last minute Hail Mary type plays. I mean, still got a couple timeouts. That's good. Like you say, they don't need the full 6.
Nope. They got to get 20 yards here. Obviously, the first down.
What do you think is Gabe's range?
I would say if they get to the 20, they should be safe.
About 35-yard field goal?
Be a 30.
So you can,
I was just, yeah.
So you can do about a 45-yard field goal? Yeah, you can do about a 45-yarder.
Obviously, I mean, the wind the wind has settled down considerably.
Oh, that flag's not
so you
even
take
moving
that
right
into
now.
consideration,
And that
but
rain's gone, too. I mean, it's no more misting or whatever. I mean, you couldn't even call it rain. It was really, really faint, but
this is it right here. Could be it. May not be it. But they've got to get a lot of yards in this one. He heaved it up, and that's it. North Bend is going to be able to close this one out.
Turnover on down for the Bulldogs.
Wilder just stands there near midfield with his arms up. That pass just falls to the turf. What a game.
yeah. Not the outcome I'm sure Crater fans and myself would like, but Bulldogs on the road, start the season, coming down here, smoky Southern Oregon. I'm sure they're all jumping for joy. Nice win. They're just going to kneel it down here.
Tough
maybe get
win.
one playoff, maybe.
Definitely tough win. Bulldogs showing their mettle. What can you say about Hansen just taking that kneel down right there and what he was able to do to lead this team the whole game?
Oh, he did a lot of great stuff. I mean, some fantastic throws, some clutch throws, some really good pocket maneuverability there, escaping some sticky situations, possible sacks. That one right up over his head, man, to recover from that and be able to just make it a non-play by getting it out of bounds. You know, it's just good football awareness from that kid. He's a senior. It's going to be his last year. Bulldogs are stacked with seniors.
So stay with us for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show coming your way next. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. Definitely wrap this one up. Look ahead to next week. Just our final thoughts, all on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role postgame show where we make sports fun again.
Make sports fun again.
And we will be right back.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
And welcome to the Know Your Role postgame show. As you see right there, the final on the John Scott scoreboard. North Bend Bulldogs taking down Crater 30-28. They're pretty happy over there. Their bus trip, which is going to take all night.
Yeah, it's a long one.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it sure is. We've done that trip a couple times, partner?
Yeah, a little bit faster in a car
Sure.
than the bus, but yeah, they're definitely happy over there. But I'd say there are good things to come for both of these teams. There's a lot of good from both sides of the ball for both of these teams. Promising, looking ahead. Coach Womack is the center there of the screen you see in that huddle, saying what he can say to keep them up for next week. And North Bend, well, they're already up. They're already up pretty good right now. But final thoughts from you, Danny, on how tonight went down on this Friday Eve.
Well, star emerged definitely on the Crater Comets in Petty. I mean, watching him up and down the field, fantastic. The speed that he's got, the awareness of the field that he's got, being able to, do a couple interceptions, a couple of touchdowns. I mean, definitely it's going to be a fun season watching him play. Not going to get to see North Bend again, but man, what a great way to start off the season. Plus, it's stacked with a bunch of seniors, so I'm sure they're really happy to get their first win of their senior year and start off this season good for them. They got some great playmakers, like you say, a whole handful of them. Hanson, Wilder, I can't. How do you say Sermano, another running back.
Sermano, Kohlmeyer had a great one-handed catch.
Fantastic catches, and the concentration that those kids have when they're down there on that field. The Bulldogs, their defense too. I mean, being able to hold their own against that Crater. No huddle, fast-paced offense there. They're sticking right with them. They didn't seem gassed at all, and I just thought that the way that Coach Prince was able to do their offense for the Bulldogs too, really managing the clock, taking their time, finding those right plays, and being able to execute when those plays are called. I think the Bulldogs are going to have a great season too. We're at Willamette next, right? At home versus Willamette for the Bulldogs next.
They will be at home on the 8th, and then against Marshfield at home the 15th, another close-by team. Crater Comets will be at Henley, as we mentioned, for next Friday, and then 2 straight home games, Springfield and Thurston, the 15th and the 22nd, as tomorrow is September 1st. 19 first downs for Crater, 16 for North Bend, 10 penalties for Crater, 5. Only 5 for North Bend. Kept it in check there. The turnovers, though, those 2 petty interceptions, big for Crater. They also had the 2 turnovers on downs. Then North Bend also had an interception. That was in the end zone. That was the first one for Crater, throwing that one on their first series. And they had one of the turnovers on downs, but only 2 turnovers for North Bend. So they kept it pretty tight themselves, and no fumbles. It did hit the turf a couple of times, but no actual fumbles. A lot of great plays, again, as you mentioned, too, with Hanson and what he can do. We talked about all night, just the highlight reel that he is and was, and his great supporting staff with receivers and running backs. It was a good one, close one, and I can't, you go back to this with it being a 2-point loss only. Long ago, I looked at it going, okay, all the time growing up, you'd look at it go, which I used to say going, oh man, if it would have hit this or scored this, then it would have won, things like that. Because you can't say that. You can't do the whole coulda, woulda, shoulda, because that changes everything else after it. If you watch any of these Marvel movies, I just have to say this now as I'm thinking about it, but you watch all these things, even with the current Flash, the new Flash movie, is you change one thing in the past, it changes the past before, it changes everything after it.
Oh, he's a time traveler, right?
Yeah.
Flash, yeah, he does.
So with this, like if you were to say, if Crater would have scored that one, or they would have taken a field goal instead of going for it on 4th, they would have won by 1. Well, no, because you make that field goal, and then it changes everything after that.
Well, you look at that stop that the Bulldogs had with Higgins, right? Stopping him on that 1 yard line.
Yep.
And he's a big kid, being able to, stop him there as he's trying to jump over. It would have gone the other way, right? We'd be talking about a Crater W right now instead. So all these should have, could have exactly.
But it changes the thinking after that, because if they scored that, then they're in the lead. You make different decisions after that, because we're in the lead, you might be more risky or less risky. I mean, it changes. As I was saying, like you change one thing, it changes everything after that. So they lost by 2. That's what happened. It was a great game, both sides of it, and
on to the next.
A good one.
On to the next.
A good one. Hopefully, you all enjoyed it.
In the words of Bill Belichick.
What?
On to the next.
I know. I'm just kidding.
On to the next.
Like what? What did he say? What quote you're going to bring out?
That's all he said.
On to the next.
Yeah.
We are.
Yep.
Be a goldfish.
Nope, next game.
Be a goldfish. Just forget about this. Move on. It's a loss, yes, but move on to the next one. We do thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. And for Brad Eaton, the new Crater High School Athletic Director, for hosting Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TipRockSports.net. Safe travels to North Bend, the Bulldogs on their way back, and thank you again for all of you who are North Bend supporters and Comet supporters for watching. We have our next Tip Rock Sports production next week. We don't have any more this week.
Volleyball. We got some
volleyball coming up. I got to look at the schedule again, but just follow us on YouTube. Hit that bell. You'll get all the notifications, your favorite teams.
You hit the bell, you'll get the bell.
You will get it. You will get it. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up. Again, the final on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 30 for North Bend, 28 for Crater. This has been a special presentation of Tip Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Nelson. Thank you for watching, and good night from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon.